Arabic language. My question is, those who read the Quran in the English translation, do they get blessing like the ones that read directly in Arabic?
I don't know about the rewards. We're not here to give the percentage of the reward, but the Prophet ﷺ gave us the guideline. Whoever read the Quran with difficulties, he will get 2 rewards, double rewards. Lahu ajran. And whoever recite the Quran with perfection, he's among the angels. مع السفرة الكرام البرر. But we cannot say that this get 80%, that get 100, that get just 20%. But reading, reciting the Quran, you cannot recite the Quran in the Salah by other language, for example. But to understand the Quran and read the meanings in different language, that's no problem. That's no problem. But don't ever say the translation of the Quran, because the Quran cannot be translated. This is a very important point. You have to listen carefully, all of you. It's haram to say the translation of the Quran. No. The Quran could not be translated. But the Quran has meanings in Arabic. The meanings in Arabic, okay, the human being interpretation. This, we translate these meanings to different languages. So the thing that could be translated, the meanings of the Quran, not the Quran. This is a very important point. Don't ever say the translation of the Quran. This is haram. There is no translation of the Quran. The Quran is the words of Allah. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Alif, Lam, Mim, He said, Alif, Lam, Mim. I can't translate this to any language. But what does that mean in Arabic? We bring the words of Ibn Abbas and the scholars of tafsir, and then we translate these words of the human being, the scholars, to other language. So when we have the book, we say this is the book of the translation of the meanings of the Quran, not translation of the Quran. It's a very important point. Yeah. So,
you mentioned about the. You said today in this world, the Muslims outnumber the Christians, which is we are what?
the Muslims what?
Meaning
1.8.
1.8 million.
Billion, not million. Billion.
Okay,
Yeah.
billion, which consumes any part of the continent that you just mentioned, Israel, America, or Asia. And you also made mention it is not about the quantity, but rather
About the quality.
the quality.
Yes.
My question is, what is it that the ulama who were able to figure out that this is the problem that we have? We have quantity, but we're looking for quantity. And
Yeah.
what should those quality has to do in order to be able to let the quantity to come on board?
Barakallah fiik. As simple as being like the former part of the Ummah, following the right understanding of the companions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam has been asked. They asked him about in our time that the other ummahs will control us. The Prophet said this, that the other ummahs will control the Muslim ummah. So the companions of the Prophet asked, if that would be because we're going to be few? He said, no. At that time, the Muslim ummah would be so many. وَلَكِنْ غُثَاءٌ كَغُثَاءِ السَّيْلِ. Quantity but no quality. That the Prophet ﷺ said this. Muslim. Now, I have one of my friends, he visited China in the middle 80s. So he met a Muslim lady in China. And he asked her, are you Muslim? She said, yes, I'm Muslim. And then he asked her, are you praying? She said, of course I pray. He said, how you pray? She said, I do like this. She's counted from the 1.8 billion. We have a lot of this. Yesterday I was in Virginia, so 70 years old man praying behind me, putting his left hand on his right hand like this. The left on the right. 70 years old person. Muslim, very Muslim. We have to concern about the quality. صلوا كما رأيتموني أصلي. خذوا عني مناسككم. We have to do it as the Prophet. Otherwise there is no quality and there is no victory. Yes. Question? Where's your two questions?
The two questions. I mean, the institutions which are involved with riba, is it okay to work with those institutions like bank,
Work?
No, to work with them. Like,
Work?
Yeah. Like,
Is it permissible to work at the bank?
Yeah, at the bank as a messenger or a driver or whatever.
No, you cannot. Even you cannot clean the glass or bring tea to the employees. The salary of the bank, after the cycle of the money of the bank, you cannot have, as a Muslim, you cannot have your salary from this dirty money. You cannot.
And the second one now is about by backing. If you are involved in this stuff, what's the best thing to do? Because you get involved all the time.
What do you mean involved? Somebody talk about you or you talk about somebody behind his back?
Yeah, you talk about somebody.
Sit together, knock on his door. Go to his door, do like this. On his door and say, hey, we